Hey guys, welcome back to my videos, and today I'm going to be going over like a little challenge I've been doing. It's being Fallout 4 with the Overseer's Garden. That is, it's like a short combat rifle, but it costs a lot of caps, so this is going to be interesting. Here's some rules though. Melee weapons are allowed, has to be below 30 damage, under medium speed. Power armor scaling is not included, which means like, if a weapon is below 25 damage, but in power armor suits it's like 50 or something, that isn't going to be a penalty. Number 2. No using any other guns than Overseer's Guardian unless necessary to progress the story. Something like the Death Claw would be something similar, where you can have to use the minigun to kill it. Should be possible any second now. Number 3, throwables like grenades are allowed. Molotovs, grenades, mines, all that shebang. That's all useful and good. We can all use that. Very helpful. It just takes me a sec. Number 4, gun bashing is also allowed. You can gun bash and that's firing the gun. We're not really doing anything too bad here. I think these rules are pretty reasonable. If you think that's not, check down in the comments. Maybe I respond to you if you think they're not. Let's begin. I started off creating my character, goofing off a bit. Then I finally settled on a style that could most certainly get me into Agartha. Let's go. True white monster energy over there. I'll continue the character creation phase, and I had to talk to my annoying wife and Codsworth. I checked out the TV and talked to the Vault-Tec rep, where King Von III was eventually born. Yeah, it takes me a bit to write this. I don't know. I was basically looking up stuff for my special stats. But eventually King Von III was settled as the name. Don't ask me what happened to the second. For my special stats, I went heavier on the charisma, as I would like to need to do more talking. However, I noticed there was a few points left, so I began playing around with those. Then I realized I could use those after I leave the vault. So there's going to be like a bit random pauses when I search up stuff, so just be noticed of that. And just fast forward to me talking with my wife. What's on TV? Oh, snap. Oh, yo, that's crazy. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh my... What the... Hold on! Yeah, I kind of got nuked. Anywho, fast forward to the vault. 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we are. So yeah, I went through vault. I went through vault 111.
We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
Man, I really hate voiceover, bro. It's low-key annoying, especially when it doesn't sync up with the video. That really pisses me off. But yeah, I made my way through the vault, as you see.
What now?
There's gonna be random cuts where I just cut through footage because I don't want you guys looking at just me walking. That's just super annoying for me and you. But I stepped into the pod and watched my wife die. As usual, of course. And then I went through the vault. That Rad Roach part did cause me a bit of trouble. I realized we could gun bash, so yeah. Then I exited the vault in 3, 2, 1. So slow. This is where I finally settled on the name King Von III. Didn't edit my special stats, or at least I didn't think so. Oh, I did. Wow. Okay, yeah, fast forward to me exiting the vault. From here, I looked around a bit. I had to. Yeah, if you go around the vault, there's actually like there's a few goodies you could pick up. My early game strategy for getting caps is just getting a lot of junk, but this wasn't really firmly established, so in this part I just walked around for a while. Found a bit of more junk, but yeah. Anyway, I just sped it up to 5 times speed until I went to Sanctuary. Even then, it was low-key pretty annoying. Then we meet Codsworth, my robot slave. And I went down to the secret basement. This basement is actually amazing. I love this. You get free gold, which is actually very, 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 very valuable. It goes for about like 190 caps per piece. So that's gonna help me out like a lot. Go back to Codsworth because apparently he hasn't finished up the neighborhood. I really thought I could leave him idle and just do the quest for me, but apparently not. So I actually had to converse with him. To my dismay.
Right. Sean's been kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter how long.
No, it kind of does.
Food?
Yeah, but as Codsworth aired out the neighborhood, as King Vaughn usually did back in the day, I sat back and watched him do all the work. Currently, he's in, like, maybe some food. Oh, you can't wait for that.
Here you are, sir. Now, I'm thinking
Yeah, fast forward to when he starts airing out in the neighborhood, and everybody perishes along with him. Look at this, look at this. Boy, he's spinning the ops block. Truly as King Vaughn once did. While it does look like shooting, it does look like shooting in 5 times speed. I can confirm it is gun bashing. It is gun bashing. If you want to see the original footage, I can give it to you on this load, but it is gun bashing. I then went over, I don't even know what I did here. Yeah, I'm going to Concord, but on the way, there's like a little stash of a Fat Man over here, over by the robotics yard. So I went to get that, and on the way I found like a bit of weapons and stuff. Here's when I ran into a bit of little trouble though. Now usually there's like a bunch of raiders. There's a few raiders here, which I thought, oh, they won't cause me trouble. Yeah, these Molats won't obviously cause me trouble. But you'll see later in the run, you'll see my mortal enemy. Raiders and attack dogs. Raiders you can't kill by gun bashing, or at least not with a 10mm pistol. Which turbo sucks because, well, that's the only thing I'm allowed to do, really. Yeah, I'm just gouging on the food. Yeah, see, this, dude, these guys are so annoying to deal with, attack dogs. So I ended up dying, which, just so nice. I just love having to redo the quest Codsworth, which is just so much fun. I just love doing it all the time. Who couldn't? Anywho, me, King Vaughn III, and Codsworth went on a little killing spree, as usual, throughout the neighborhood. Had to talk to him again, and I actually went to the workshop for a bit and cleared out all like the junk in the sanctuary. This would be pretty helpful for later. But from here, wait, why do I even make this cut? Oh, they get a fishing pole. Yeah, but fast forward to when I get to the robotics yard. Dude, you get so many rats by swimming, it's not even funny. It's like 5 rats. That's crazy. Anywho, at the robotics yard, you could find 2 things. This giant robot right here, and a Fat Man. I'm looking for the Fat Man, but I don't really remember where it's from. Looking over this footage, mildly infuriates me, as I missed one of those, though, combat chests. These chests usually hold armor of, like, decent weapons, which I obviously can't use, but weapons are a great way to make caps. I couldn't find the mini nuke. Sadly. Low-key kind of mad at that. But if you go in there... What? Why did I just go in... Yep, finally. Okay. But I just went in the house and activated the robot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go. Alright, but I went around and started looking at the surroundings. Over here, you could actually find a set of T-45 power armor, which is actually pretty good. And over here is USAF state satellite. Can't even pronounce that name. But turns out raiders you can kill melee. But I remember this part from another playthrough, and I remember that It's not really the easiest part to go through, so yeah, I would rather just not, honestly. Instead, I just tried to loot the entire place until this happened. Yeah, the dogs got me again. Which, yeah, just turbo sucks, bro. I just hate the dogs. The attack dogs in this game, they're just, quite frankly, super overpowered. You can't kill them. I mean, normally. And I kept on dying to them, bro. It's so annoying. So I ended up leaving and actually going to Concord for once. I cut to that. So at Concord, I actually started walking around again, trying to unlock some, like, I don't know, like, hidden stuff, trying to find some hidden little goodies. Not my proudest moment. Alright, but then I actually tried to progress the main quest, and I actually ended up trying to help Preston Garvey and his little ragtag group of Minutemen. Earlier I had gotten the fusion core, so sick. So before going to Preston, I didn't even have to make it down to the basement. Fighting melee is actually relatively hard. Kinda gotta know what you're doing. Kinda gotta block as soon as they start attacking, and when they attack, you gotta help the other attacker block it. And yeah, I got over with that annoying piece of dialogue with Preston, and I just wanted to show you guys the power armor startup, and this is always like a fun part of the game for me. However, this is also one of the most annoying parts of the game for me, because I thought I could cheese it and attack the Deathclaw with a melee. Yeah, you really you could picture how that worked. But I got the minigun. Obviously, I can't use it. Well, originally I couldn't, but now with the new rules, I can. Yeah. So I just stayed up here, hoping Preston would actually snipe him, but he didn't. That's sick. So I just, like, dropped down. And I actually went for the sledgehammer. The sledgehammer is really good, but then I got, like, a lot better. Yeah. Anything melee in a power armor suit just decimates raiders. Absolutely destroys them. So I got this key. I don't know what it is. Even later in the game, as I'm recording this, like the voice I used, I have no clue where it is. So I just went over there to spawn Deathclaw and pray that Preston would take care of it. Spoiler alert, he didn't. I heard from ChatGPT that you could just go back in, since all the raiders are considered hostiles after activating the Deathclaw, but Preston obviously wasn't here, so yeah. You can imagine how that went. That was just a sick realization for me. So I'm just gonna 5 times this, and yeah. I just went on ChatGPT to search up how I can cheese the Deathclaw. Then it came to me. I'm not good enough at the game to really beat the Deathclaw with a melee weapon. Yeah. So my plan was trying to like aggro it with a pipe rifle by not really shooting it, but shooting near it, so it would hear me and then try to like search me out. And I was on ChatGPT for a while, man. I was like looking deep into this, seeing if I can cheese it without using the minigun at all. Yeah, I mean, I tried doing that, but yeah, this is one of the methods I tried doing, run it outside the thing. And, Deathclaw is still chasing me in this, as you'll see in a bit. Still there. It's sick. So, I went to my good friend ChatGPT once again, and, it provided me a little wisdom. Basically said the same exact thing. So, I went to the old church, which is basically a super cheese spot until it isn't. You'll see that later. But I tried to aggro it. So it just shot all the way up, and it came after me. So this is the old church. Deathclaw can't actually fit in it. So yeah. And yes, this is necessary to progress the story, trust me. Like the mini, like you could, I didn't kill it, first of all. And this is necessary to progress the story because, like, you gotta provoke it. And yes, I could have done it with minigun, either or goes. If I'm allowing the minigun, I'm allowing the pipe rifle. And it's just also really fun, just like mowing down the death claw. Yeah, it almost killed me right there when it like entered the church somehow. So that was really cool. But no worries, I ended up mowing it down. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So with my last bit of power armor, power left, I hobbled my way into the church. Actually, I didn't. That was a lie. I exited power armor and then went to church. And there, Preston Garvey and his little goons were waiting for me. And I just sat there. I think I was scrolling like shorts or something.
A pretty amazing display.
I tried to pickpocket a few of them, but they can't. So I sadly had to sit through this
You're welcome.
discussion with a crackhead and Preston Garvey.
I'm in. Mm-hmm. Please. Sure. I knew it. Please tell me where.
Yeah, I really don't like the Minutemen.
Please, Mama.
Especially after all the settlements Preston Garvey made me go to. I really don't like them. So I actually tried to spruce up Sanctuary a bit. But after that, I just continued my way down to Diamond City. Which isn't now, by the way. Still have to take a... Don't really know what to do. Now I'm going down to Diamond City. So I decided to fast travel to... What am I doing here? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure I'm just going on ChatGPT again. But, in the meantime, maybe consider subscribing. I mean, you watch like 18 minutes of video, man. Come on, we're so close to 400 subscribers. If you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. But I do end up TPing to Museum of Freedom and going to I forget what it's called. It's something Dimer. Drumlin Dimer. I was then stuck here for a good like 20 minutes. Yeah, dude, these guys are really hard to kill, especially with only melee, by the way. So I constantly had to do the charisma check. Little did I know, I'm apparently not a good speaker even if I have 6 points in charisma. Which is so cool, man. I just love it. So, I really don't know why I didn't slow this down. Pretty sure this is the legit one where I actually do somehow ending up killing them. You can do it. It's just, for me, it's a lot of trouble. So I decided to actually quick save here. Wow, so smart. So I tried to do the charisma check again. I should have worn power armor for this. You get like a different ending. They're like really scared of you in power armor. Oh god. Boom. Bada bop boom. Pow. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
Hand over the goods.
Yeah, this took me like a ridiculously long amount of time. The original footage I have for this video is like 2 hours long, so that's cool. So I actually beat them in the last one, but it was way too fast for you to see. Ooh, since I was 5 times, I accidentally hit Judy's son, the shopkeep who runs the store. Yeah, I accidentally hit him. Oh no, actually, no, it wasn't that. I stole like a can of dirty water, I think. But that led me to just not make me reload. So I can finally complete the quest. So that's sick. And I looked at what she had to sell. Not really anything. Usually you could get like a decent Chinese sword. It's really good. I got one of my other ones, but I just need to check out the tech tree. As not the tech tree. Keep on thinking about War Thunder, the perk tree. Yeah. And anyway, I try to make my way down all the way to Diamond City. Diamond City is definitely a trek. You can find a lot of good locations on the way. You just gotta get like decently close to them, like a regular industry plant. And what's it called again? I'll let you forget. It was like Polymer Lab something. But I made sure to check out all these locations. Died a few times. And it was so much fun because I had to go all the way back. Yay! Because I was just so happy. I'm just so happy I just had to do it again. Yay. Anywho, me and my trusty sledgehammer made it all the way back to there where, right before I got to the Cambridge police station, I found a rad scorpion. Which, I mean, obviously you can't really deal with that in melee unless you have power armor. I didn't have power armor on me, I had nothing on me. So I got my butt away from there, and actually finally made it to Diamond City. Yeah. So for some reason I decided to slow it down, so you can like see cinematics, well, like opening the gate and everything, but I've been feeling pretty sick lately. Low-key kind of annoying, not trying to skip a few quizzes and tests. As crazy as it sounds.
I got orders not to let you in.
I really don't like Piper. There's only a few companions on the game I like. Those are dog meat. I don't think anybody has a problem with dog meat.
I'm sorry.
Nick Valentine, he's just super chill. And Paladin Dance, because he's basically like a tank. He's like a human meat shield. Preston Garvey, I low-key hate. I just don't really like him from my first playthrough. I'm never forgiving him for giving me that many settlements as the general of the minute. Do you know how stupid that is? Like, you're appointed general of an army, and you have to like scout out for those settlements. But anywho, Piper tries to make me a fraud by by making me identity theft. By spinning the story to the Diamond City guard, which he somehow believes. Don't know how that works. But me, with my little disguise, sneaks my butt into Diamond City, which I'm very excited for, because this is how you get caps, and fast. Diamond City is by far the best route to getting caps and getting, well, legendary weapons and everything of the sort. So I make my way in here, and this is where the video ends, pretty much. If you made this far, drop a like, drop a comment below if you liked it, or if you don't like it, also drop a comment below. But made it 24 minutes. Wow, man, might as well subscribe. Yeah, next video, I'll be getting enough caps to actually get Overseer's Guardian. Until then, have an amazing day, and see ya. Don't really have a crunchy outro. Yeah, but over here I was just pickpocketing everybody. Until I couldn't. There was just a lot of people who noticed me pickpocketing. Yeah, I don't think they liked that. So I pickpocketed everybody until I couldn't anymore. And I just settled with stealing Arturo's house key, which was probably the easiest. Yeah, but as soon as I stole, like, enough stuff, I just got satisfied. So I settled with Arturo's. And, yeah, I kept on dying. So with Arturo's, and that's it.